Good morning, middle school.
Buenos días, estudiantes.
Bonjour, estudiants. Today is an F day.
Please stand or recite the pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Today for lunch is chicken fajita, whole kernel corn, and assorted fruit and juice.
Page turn is meeting on Wednesday. Bring 5 questions from the books you are reading.
Livonia School Libraries are hosting a Scholastic Book Fair October 29th today through November 2nd in the elementary school library. Pick up a flyer of dates and times in your English class or stop by the library.
The Lost Crew will meet during lunch in Mrs. Peace's room.
That's an old announcement.
Games at lunch on Thursday. Sign up at Mrs. Patrice's room, 522.
Modified cheerleading open gym today, 3:36 to 6 p.m. in the Connell building. Everyone in grades 7 and 8 are welcome to attend. Please come and see if cheer is right for you. Come with friends and have some fun.
Picture makeup retakes are on October 30th. Please come to the main office for order form for picture makeups. If you're going to do a retake, you need to bring your current pictures back on October 30th.
Something to look forward in November. A lunch and learn many of you have been waiting for. Livonia welcomes Dr. Jessica Latier and Emily Rafat, both from Perry Vet Clinic. Dr. Latier is a graduate of Cornell Veterinary School. If you love animals and think you might like working with animals in the future, don't miss this lunch and learn on November 6th. Sign up today in the office with Mrs. Polgana.
Girls intramurals today. Mrs. Carter's early students, there will be a lunch meeting on Tuesday in Mrs. Carter's room. Please bring your book and folder. We have 2 special announcements.
Modified football meeting coach's room for lunch today.
Good morning, everybody. I got 2 quick announcements for you, but they're very important, so please make sure you're listening carefully. In the event that you don't understand what I'm going to tell you, please come down to the main office because we can help you understand that. It's really important that you're clear on these 2 things. First is IRLA. At this point, we have everybody assigned to an IRLA group. Some are in small groups and some are in larger groups. The smaller groups are kids who are reading right now currently below grade level, and kids who are reading at or above grade level are in larger groups. What we're trying to do is make sure that everybody gets the help that they need so that everybody can read on grade level, okay? A couple of things we need to talk about. For those kids who are in large group, if you're reading at or above grade level, I'm going to have, the library will have your name, and the benefit of being at or above grade level is if you're in a study hall, you're going to be able to come to the library and just read, okay? That doesn't mean come to the library and play around. If you're really interested in reading, you can come down here. You can grab a corner and read until your eyeballs cross, okay? Now, there's a couple of stipulations with that. Periods 1, 2, 3, and 4, and periods 7 and 8, those are pretty easy periods to let kids come down. During period 5 and 6, it's really, really busy in the whole school because we have the largest number of study halls during those 2 periods. So during period 5 or 6, I'm going to have Mrs. Bishop only take 10 kids who have that ability who are on or above level. Okay, the rest of the periods, you should be okay to come down if you want to read. Now, there could be classes going on in here, and obviously, if you're a person who's reading at or above level, and we're giving you this special privilege, we would have the high expectations that you would just come down and read. It's not going to be where anybody needs to talk to you. It's really, we're saying thank you for reading and working hard, and that's one of the thank yous that we're going to be giving you, okay? Now, for everybody, our next leveling sessions for kids who haven't been leveled yet this year will be during the half days before Thanksgiving. Don't worry about how we're going to do it. We'll call you down. We'll make sure you're set. But we're going to have you be level during those 2 days to make sure that you're still at or above. So for the kids who go to leveling and don't do their best, I would recommend doing your best, because I'm thinking that there's some kids who are below grade level who may be reading at above grade level and they may not have tested real well, and vice versa. Okay, so please make sure you do your absolute best. Just like we always say, I don't care if you're the best. I just want to make sure you do your best in everything that you do. Okay, that's the Earl update. Just wanted to make sure you're aware. Again, if that's confusing or if you're like, I don't know where I am, just come down to the main office. We will absolutely help you out. The next thing is eligibility. The district has worked hard on trying to come up with a program to empower kids to stay active. So if you're failing a class in the old days, we used to call it the ineligibility list. Well, now it's the eligibility list. Let's just say that you're in a sport or an activity or the play, or you're competing on math team, you're staying after for community service, whatever, and you're failing a class. You're going to still be able to participate. We are going to take a look at what your grades are every 6 weeks or when report cards come out. If you happen to be failing a class and you're participating in a sport, we're going to continue to let you participate. And then what you have to do is you have to just show that you're working hard to try to do your best. And the way you're going to do that is we have this cool form that you're going to pick up from the main office to say, wow, I play a sport, or I'm in the play, or I whatever. And they're going to say, okay, you're failing a class. There's enough for 8 spots. You're just going to put the people who you're failing the class, and they're going to make a comment if you're working hard. If you're working hard to improve your grade, you can still participate. What happens is that's going to be a 2-week period. At the end of that 2 weeks, you're going to go to those teachers, and they're going to say, wow, you're really doing a good job, and you're working hard. You're not quite passing yet, but that's okay, or maybe you are passing. So you can still participate. And then every 2 weeks, we timestamp that to make sure that you're doing your thing. And guess what? After 2 of those 2-week periods, here comes our next report card. So there's quite a few opportunities for you to show that you're doing what you need to do. The moral of the story is this: if you're participating and you're working hard, you have nothing to worry about. If you're participating and you're sitting on your thumbs and you're saying, I'm not doing my work, or then you're not going to be able to participate. Quite honestly, from the Board of Education all the way down to myself and the teachers in the buildings, we want you to participate. We also want you to work hard. Remember, we're here first for academics. Then we can do activities. Okay, but we want you to participate because that's what gives you the spice in your high school and middle school career. That's what makes it really special. So if you have any questions on that, again, you can please come down to the main office. Sorry I took a little extra time today, but I wanted to make sure you were clear on both of those. Thank you very much.
Have a misty Monday, middle school.